International education can mean many different things, and its definition is debated. Some have defined two general meanings according to its involvement of students. The first refers to education that transcends national borders by the exchange of people, for example, by students traveling to study at an international branch campus, as part of a study abroad program or as part of a student exchange program. The second is a comprehensive approach to education that intentionally prepares students to be active and engaged participants in an interconnected world. The International Baccalaureate defines the term according to criteria such as the development of citizens of the world in accordance to culture, language, and social cohesion, building a sense of identity and cultural awareness, encrypting recognition and development of universal human values, encourage discovery and enjoyment of learning, equip students with collectivist or individualistic skills and knowledge that can be applied broadly, encourage global thinking when responding to local situations, encourage diversity and flexibility in teaching pedagogies and supply appropriate forms of assessment and international benchmarking. While definitions vary in the precise language used, international education is generally taken to include 1. Knowledge of other world regions and cultures. 2. Familiarity with international and global issues. 3. Skills in working effectively in global or cross-cultural environments, and using information from different sources around the world. 4. Ability to communicate in multiple languages. And 5. Dispositions towards respect and concern for other cultures and peoples. International education has a somewhat unusual position in higher education. While recognized as an important sphere of activity, it tends to be handled by administrative offices at the top of departments of languages and literature and international affairs. The scholars involved in international education usually have their primary involvement in other teaching and research. This leads to 4 distinctive characteristics particular to the field of international education. 1. There is little consensus concerning the guiding theme of the field as well as its scope. Should the field stress internationalization, transnationalization, or globalization? 2. International education is not a prominent feature of the contemporary higher education experience. Using enrollment in foreign languages as an indicator, 16% of all U.S. college students were enrolled in foreign languages in the peak period of the 1960s. The proportion is currently down to 8%. Hayward, 2000, p. 6. 3. There is imbalance in regional coverage. The regions and languages covered at a particular institution are a function of idiosyncratic patterns of faculty recruitment. Nationally, there is reasonable coverage of Western Europe and Latin America and most European languages compared to limited coverage of Africa and the Middle East. For students enrolled in foreign languages, Spanish is the most popular, followed by the other major languages of Western Europe. 6% enroll in Asian languages. Languages of the Middle East make up only 2%, 1.3% being Hebrew and 0.5% Arabic. The languages of Africa constitute only 0.15% of enrollments. 4. Because international education is not a primary concern of most scholars in the field, research is somewhat sporadic, non-cumulative, and tends to be carried out by national organizations as part of advocacy projects. For example, Lambert, 1989. Brecht and Rivers, 2000. The most recent example is the American Council of Education's ACE's Internationalization of Higher Education, a status report. Hayward, 2000. However, programs through various institutions, such as the Fulbright Commission Belgium, offer research opportunities for those wishing to study abroad.